Buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenos noches, mi amigos, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and today we have another North American ReBooT cut match, Week 2, AI generated against La Obscurite. And both teams here going into week 2 with one loss. La Obscurite falling last week into Fear Factory, and AI Generated lost their match as well against North America's Last Hope. So they're both trying to get their first W in their column. It'll probably take 3 victories to get you into the playoffs. So both of these teams don't want to lose a second time to not let that chance slip away. As we wait for one more ready up, we'll get the game live. Swamp Fever was the battlefield that they chose, so we should expect to see some pretty high survivor scores. Most of the damage, I believe, is going to come out on map 1 and 4. I think maps 2 and 3 should be high scoring from both sides, barring an excellent tank getting some damage, but that'll be determined when we get there. And map 1 is going to be post-event. Alright, here we go. Week 2, North American ReBooT. Let's game, guys. Smoker, Boomer, Spitter, Hunter, opening attack. And they spawn everything right away except that Boomer.
Reloading.
A little bit of baiting coming out of here from AI Generated. And here they transition out and they take this wide away from this Hunter. Hunter will find a target, and so will the Smoker, and they'll get just a little bit of damage. Not much, though. That's the first hit down, and for AI Generated, since we have this pause, I can't do the roster run. Actually, yes, we can. We have Boomslang, Lobster, I'm not quite sure her BLS is, and Katani. Kitani is in there, and then we have Fenzhan, Raud, and Jin for La Obscurite. The dog just farted in a room, and it's stinky. Got out to Boomslang. Alright. First hit's in the book, and let's go. La Obscurite is a team battling up the ranks in South America, beating some of the top teams in the last couple cups. They're without their captain today. See what they could do against AI Generated. Under Spitter Jockey Charger is going to be what's up for La Obscurite, and they're going to hold the attack later on the map. And even though AI Generated won't realize, but they have a lot of the map they can navigate, because the Infected have no desire to hit here. They're going to wait for the transition over the fence. One-way drop, one of the additions to Zone Mod. And here comes the transition over. Coach leads off. Lobster's in front. Shortly followed by BLS. There they go. Charger just M1s off the top. Gets a pound stuck into the spit. That'll be it. So that'll be the second attack in. Survivor still looking pretty healthy. And they should be able to trigger this event. I believe there's no Boomer. So if there is no Boomer, they'll be safe inside a house to hide. There's no real threat. We'll see where they choose to run it back. Or just go to the shack on the side. It looks like that is where they're going to choose to hold out. No Spitter. Boomer just goes. This could be a quad sack, which wouldn't be good. They should go here. Hunter and Jockey and Smoker all go in. Damage is very minimal. Not much coming out onto AI Generated. Now there's a 2-2, but there's going to be a Spit Boom. And they can absolutely make it work. Hackers get a nice camera view. Okay, wait a minute. They're coming out. They know there's a spit. They know it's a 2-2. And they're going to take the docks. And this is where they're going to hold. Boomer spawn is phenomenal. Jockey gets melted. The Charger has a dream. He'll land. No slam. The damage keeps coming out. And they're going to hold the spit. This spit is dangerous on this dock. Let's see if the survivors are wise about it.
A machine gun.
Do that again and I'll come back on you.
Reloading! Reloading! We got inbound.
Okay, get on the ferry.
And here's the ferry. There they cross. So they've made it across the ferry. They've taken 4 special infected hits. And the spitter hesitated. And they won't get the free spit. Han, unfortunately.
Just cut through the gator park.
But it looks like the survivors were ready for it anyways. Maybe Rochelle might have took a little bit, but all the survivors are up on the dock, on the benches. So nothing should really come of it. And okay, it's going to be a quad stack. All the commons spawn in the rear because the ferry wasn't connected yet. So it's no threat. They're going to go with 3 here. And they're going to land a tri-cap almost. Just shy. Can't say it. Can't say the words. It wasn't a tri-cap. It was very close though. And some good follow-up damage. Taking about a quarter of the HP away from AI generated pre-tank. I mean, they still got a couple of percentages to go. And Han really not going to get anything with a charger on the ground like that. But he is going to become the tank, so he's going to do what he can. Spitter probably just going to die here. And alright, Han, first tank of the game for L'Obscurité. Spit misses, no damage. And he retreats for toys. See if the Boomer and Hunter choose to try to get anything, or will they wait for Fens? Oh! Okay, that's in an okay spot. He might need to rock that once or twice. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it. Okay, can he get that in? Okay, I think he can get it. Pop that over, Han. Unfortunate. He'll have to drop back and get it. He'll lose his first pass for it. AI generated getting very aggressive here.
Shoot the damn tank!
Nick, Boomslang getting some chip. It's about 250 total. A little more now. And now it looks like Han can't get this car out. Alright, he's got it in an okay spot, but he doesn't have a lot of time.
Hey, keep shooting, keep shooting!
Maybe one more hit. No, it is gone. No toys for him. Maybe he can get to his dumpster. And he's going to go the bottom route. He's not being shot right now, but the Hunter gets melted. Smoker pull. Okay, they get him. They don't. Okay, they do clear it. Jockey lands. Oh no, he's alone. And the Smoker.
Shoot it, shoot it!
And now Han has to retreat with only a third of his health. Maybe he goes over for the dumpster. He won AI because he got no damage. Smoker pull. And L'Obscurité start this off with a no-hitter for their tank on Swamp Fever.
I'm a reload,
Reloading.
So tank is deceased. Bonus is extremely high for AI generated. 816 to be exact.
I think we gotta keep moving.
That is a big score for Swamp Fever.
Reloading.
As anticipated, it can happen to both sides on this map. Every SI needs to kind of walk in on the ground, nothing above the survivors. And this is a result you get. Here they go. They're going to try for damage. Probably not the best place to send this. And they'll get some free spit on 2 survivors, but still, AI Generator is going to walk in with 1,284 points. Huge chapter score.
To the drainage pipe.
Reload.
AI Generated to pop it off after 1.
Oh,
1284. Impressive score.
Fiddles around.
Second side. Really quick ready ups, only waiting for Boomslang. Probably waiting for the His dogs fart to get out of the
Nick,
room
what
still.
the hell? You shot the pilot. Well, he wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie, now was he?
Had to pause
That's
the game
true.
because of it.
If I had to
And
pick
even
a
when
low
I make
point
the
in the
clip
flight,
for this
it was
video on
probably when
YouTube,
he
I won't
stopped
leave
flying
that
the
pause
chopper
out.
and attacked us. Anyone know where we are?
On paper, I would say that Lobscurite has a slight advantage. AI generated would definitely be the underdog. Lobscurite has been playing a lot together with these same few people. A lot of cups over the last 3 or 4 years, and they're actually working their way up in the South American community, definitely in the top 10, trying to battle their way into the top 5. Also, the Penguins of Madagascar, another one. Akatsuki / Penguins, but attack is up. They land on a boom survivor. The hunter will take the boom guy. It's a 2-cap, a stumble, and this is big damage coming out onto Lobscurite. Look at that. 13.2, and that is huge. They have got just about as much damage as AI generated has taken before they got across the ferry. One hit. Now comes the defense choke point, clearing out the commons that are chasing in the back. 2 shotguns, Rochelle and Ellis. Crowd and Jin.
Coach, don't shoot me.
Here they go, Charger rockets. Charger's not going to be close. The jockey may latch for just a little bit of damage. They clean it up pretty respectively. And that should allow them to go trigger this event. But they're going to have a spitter to deal with. So there's a good chance they might hold out on the dock. They have some stuff to protect them. No, they're going to go inside. This is dangerous.
Why we got guns?
Well, they missed the smoker pole. Charger comes in, lands. Nice cleanup, but that is a charge spit. And Ellis has to run out of it. And I mean, AI generators almost won the round.
Barry's almost here.
There's only 70-point delta between the two. And remember, this tank is hard to get damage with, so we could see it go both ways. Boomer gets in there, gets popped. If they have a spitter, survivors might want to think about pushing out. There is no charger threat. If they were wary of the stack order. If it is a charger, though, then staying inside is definitely the safe way to go. And it's going to be a quad, so no attempt on the inside is going to happen. This would be the rest of the event taken pretty much for free for Lobscurite.
That'll hold him. Guns here. Get on the boat.
Great camera shot, by the way. Need to have the chargers shoot.
Everyone on the ferry.
Here they come.
There's a
There's the smoker pole. They get it. Oh, he misses the death charge.
Grab a shotgun.
I mean, they're going to get wrecked. But they won't die. The charger didn't have the angle.
Hey, thanks, Coach.
And
To
man,
the boat.
Lobscurite taking big damage.
Get on the boat.
Being caught down too much on Swamp is also dangerous.
Man, when you force
Oh, they're going to get the spit.
in the swamp to help you get out of the city, I don't think Cedar's doing their job right.
Yeah, let's just cut through the gator park and visit the crazy.
And
militants
just
in the
like
swamp.
that,
Sound good?
so much spit damage.
I ain't looking forward to this.
You gotta know how to maneuver around the spit. I'm personally not a big fan of that, but it's part of the map. You gotta know where to go and how that spit works.
Time to get going.
And now they're in danger of getting wiped.
That's good.
They pop their pills. Here comes the hit. They're gonna land 2 caps. And the damage is just piling and piling up.
Reloading.
307 bonus remains.
Weapons over here.
An AI generated looks like they're going to be in a commanding lead. The underdogs
I know what to do.
popping off right now.
Reloading.
And here is the first tank of the game for AI generated it into the hands of Boom Slang. And they're going to push him pretty respectively to get that couple hundred down. They're going to land the boomer. Charger's not even close. Rock is unsuccessful. And Boom Slang is probably going to bleed them as long as he can. Wow, look at the aggression from Ellis. They got more chip onto Boom Slang than AI generated got on the other side before he came up to that ramp. But Boom Slang bringing both toys into play. The aggression from Rochelle there with a smoker up is very ballsy. Smoker lands. Oh, it's a rolling tri-cap, and the rock is successful. And Lobscurite is kind of falling apart here. They're down to only 138 bonus. Rock will not land. Boomslang regained his rage for his first pass. Lobscurite is on the high ground. Boomslang just looking at survivors. Not anymore, though. He backs off. I think he knows that they got this in the bag. He's going to go in, probably look for it. Nope, he's going to throw rock. Not going to work. They get it in cap. Jockey wins, gets cleared. Not going to get that one. Now it's just going to be peak. They're going to down Jin too. So now it's just a distance game. So now they're looking just to be able to go down 784 points is their best scenario now. Boomslang down to 35% frustration. He's got to go. He's on the move. We got to start backing up. Fez is not in a good way. There goes the pull. They get the clear. That was beautiful. Charger misses. Charge. Smoker misses. They should be able to kill Boomslang, I believe. Maybe not. Nope, it's going to be a wipe. And there it is. Lobscurite going down 900 plus on Swamp Fever 1. The Lobscurite fans out there, it's looking bleak. 3 more to go. We'll be back.
Does anyone have any bug spray?
You know what you could do? You could try to cover yourself in mud. We're definitely not short on that.
Alright, so we have a wipe going out on Swamp Fever. Okay. Interesting, but alright. Let's get into this second chapter. Tank at 32%. This is pretty good for Lobscurite, but they're going to have to perform here. Big chapter score coming out from AI generated will put a hurting on them. See if they can try to crawl their way back. Jockey spawns up. Here they come. Smoker pull. Charger gets in there. Nice double. Big damage coming out without a spit. And it's still mounting up. Impressive start to the chapter. Lobscurite not dwindling in morale quite yet. Making a tri-cap and boom equal up over 5% on Swamp Fever is pretty good.
Reloading.
They're gonna go quickly here. Hunter will land. Oh, the charger missed, and the spit was late. I think the charger charged too early. And here is the second tank of the game for La Obscurite into the hands of Fez. Fez has quite a challenge to do. He's a lot of HP on the survivors to get down. 983 points to be exact. The map is also 500 distance, same as Chapter 1. Hunter now pre-spawned on the sides. Looks like they want to try to go for damage here. They're going to go for it. Smoker will land. Charger... Oh, never mind, it was a boomer, not a charger. The rock was off target. And now... a little risky staying here. Fez. He should get a rock here. Oh, he misses it! Doesn't get the curve around, loses about 800 health, a little less than that. But he has a tri-cap now. Question, is he gonna roll with this? If they don't land a rock on the commit here, he's in danger of not having a tri-cap, and they're just gonna roll with it. Hits dry ground again at 4,800. Hunter making noise, they're shooting the SI. Charger comes in with a 2 charge! There's a punch, the Hunter lands, the jockey can't get the cover! It'll be great damage, but it's not going to be the wipe that they need. He's still very healthy, though. I don't know how long he could try to stay healthy here and wait for his help. There they go to get pickups. The tank should not let this happen. He doesn't. Support's about to be up here. Nice. Boom comes out. This is huge. He misses the rock, though. Smoker push it to the boom guy. The boomer gets him. Can the Hunter get the last Uzi? And that's gonna be the wipe. Oh my goodness. La Obscurite kills off AI generated after a massive Chapter 1. And the bounce back is possible. They're down 1,050 and change. See what they could do after getting a wipe on map 2. That charger was a hero. Double charge, almost a tri-cap with the tank.
Does anyone have any bug spray?
I don't know who the jockey was, but the jockey hesitated, wanting to grab the guy who was 2 charged. Alright. The door is there. Now it's all if they can take advantage of it. It's only 500 distance, though. So even if they make safe and with no bonus, they'll make up about 300 points. But they want more. And here we go. La Obscurite, the opportunity. Charge, they try for the same attack, but the charger hesitates and gets melted.
Stop shooting me.
And not much comes of it. Just a ding. On the Proud. And the survivors will be able to take this narrow choke. They want to get out to the open as quickly as possible. I do believe 700 bonus is what they need to take the lead. Difficult task to pull off. Boomer gets a nice cheeky boom. Hunter gets killed. The other spawns are down. Just Boom Slang's jockey to help. And Cat Danny is just going to... Cat Danny, I mean, is just going to throw rocks from a distance. And wait for the teammates to return. They try to get some more damage. 1090. the survivors have left on them. And here's a tri-cap. Let's see what Cat Annie wants to do. They're going to try to get some damage, maybe gets a little closer for a better rock attempt. And that's what Cat Annie's going to do.
We got a charger.
Rock's incoming. Not going to get it. In fact, they won't really get much of anything. It's just 4 damage. 1090 to 1086. Now we should see a sack of a boom.
I guess it'll do.
Boomer sacks out. Still first pass. And now they're just going to wait for Lobster to get back in the rotation. And I believe they'll send this in from Cat Annie. Or Kit Annie. Kit Annie. I don't know why I keep saying cat, but it's Kit Annie. Las Leantas. Alright, here's the tank's commit. A lot of damage to do. See what it can pull off. Hunter pouncing around. Already keeps only... No one's shooting the tank right now. They're really focusing. Okay, Coach gets punched by himself. The Charger comes in. Doesn't get anything. The Hunter lands for Kidani. This will be the rock. Should be the in cap onto Ellis. Not even though. And that's a dead tank. Pretty standard here. 4 hits. Bonus down to 863.
Hey, some guns here.
And that's what you could really expect from this tank, in my opinion. It's really tough to get much of anything.
Reload. I guess walking isn't so bad.
Heads up!
You shoot me again, and I will drop you.
I'm a reload.
Look out!
Okay, get ready. Once we open the door, this alarm will sound.
And looks like they're going to take their time on this event. They know there's a 2-2, but they ain't rushing it. They might even just kill the Boomer here to make sure they get a better spawn.
Okay, I'm opening the door.
And the Boomer is dead.
Reloading!
And actually, I think if I'm AI generated here, I might just wait this whole event out just so they can get Proud to bleed. And as soon as they hit, the survivors are gone. Oh, that's a big tongue cut.
We got 2!
And they don't even go. The Charger hesitates. And the attack won't really get anything. And now it really looks like it's going to lean to Lobsterte taking the lead in one crazy momentum shift after one chapter being down 1,000.
Reloading! Watch out!
Hunter, here it comes. Hunter lands, Smoker lands, Jockey's coming. Gets bullied. They do get some damage in. Phone is still going down. 785 to be exact. And actually, I don't think they can take the lead anymore. I think it'll be just about tie.
Have you snubbed yourself recently?
Fair enough.
Reloading!
Final shack that they'll encounter before the safe room is upon them. Hunter is below, making noise, trying to cause a distraction. The Boomer unsuccessful. Hunter might just go for a despawn now, and that's what they're going to do. Charger comes in. Oh, what a charge and a spit. Beautifully done by AI generated. And that will pretty much guarantee them the win of the round, getting it down to 770. Or not the win of the round, give them the chance to hold the lead. Actually, no, they won't.
Reloading.
I was off by 100 points on my calculations. And the more and more this goes, the more and more it looks like it's going to be Lobscurite taking the lead. With only a tri-cap without a charge to do damage at the end. Nice boomer though. Smoker pull. Hunter gets blasted, but the jockey's riding. And they get good value. It's 700 bonus. And Lobscurite take the lead by about 180, maybe?
I'm starting to like you guys.
1528 to 1393. What a swap of turn of events. Look at that. You don't see that very often. 1K comeback in one chapter. See you on the next map after this. Oh, look at this tank at 36%. This will allow survivors to get out in the open. So this tank probably going to be extremely difficult to do damage with. The survivors will be out in the open. There's a couple trees to use. They'll have a bridge to use as cover when they use the tanks, gets the car and the log into play. I really don't know what the survivors are going to do where they choose to take it. There's a lot of safe areas, a lot of open space. Here they come out. Jockey Hunter. Blasted out of the sky. Charger. Oh no, AI generated. Not going to get much from that. Charger had a little too far to get in there. The LB cappers were already dead by the time it even got into play.
Maybe they left some around.
AI generated. Only gets a couple of damages off that. And that's one onto Proud, one onto Fez. And that's either from common or friendly fire.
Okay, we can use those stairs.
We got a hunter.
Hunter going for scratches. Jockey spawns up. Goes for a despawn. Boomer looking for a cheeky spawn right around Rochelle. Almost gets it. And the third tank of the game for AI generated into the hands of BLS.
Mutters.
And the survivors are going to push forward. This will allow the tank to go in and get his toys. He has a sedan. Nice pull. No rock though. Jockey gonna stay alive. BLS just gonna hold rage right now and wait for his teammates.
Big gun.
Here comes another rock attempt. Oh, the rock was so close, but they were able to get the skeet. This should put BLS to second pass. He's trying to find rage on somebody. Okay, he does now. Holds on to first pass. Okay, nope, just dropped. They're just going to kill the boomer quick. And he should start bringing his toys into play. Maybe they start shooting him for a little bit of damage. Rochelle wants to, but backs off. The log. That's not the best. As soon as Kid Annie is in, the sedan's flying in play. Right, here comes the log. Oh, it hits the... Okay, that's in play. Okay. Oh, no, it's not really. There's the pole. Punch onto Coach. Another punch onto Coach. Tank down to 2,300. Another punch. There's the end cap. Here comes the tri-cap. Jockey lands. Hunter lands. It's only one up. Oh, the smoker gets the pole. Where was the smoker? Oh, he didn't have his pole yet. I missed that. But this is great value coming out from BLS's tank. Lobscurite taking big damage. Oh, he drops on the car. And he gets another in cap. There's only one survivor up. The tank has 10 health. He's dead. But the spitter comes up.
Don't mean to be no bother, guys, but I need some help over here.
Oh, he can't get it. The spit will not be able to delay it much more, but it will be a free boom. Free boom comes out, but they get people up. But this is great damage, though. AI generated has so much chance now. Even if they don't get the wipe here, the damage was phenomenal. That is an amazing tank coming out from BLS. We'll get a damage evaluation on the pickup, but it hasn't been finished yet. These pickups are not all done. There's more damage coming out yet. Hunter's coming in now. Hunter lands. Jockey finally gets killed off. And now they'll have the time to pick everybody up. So now the tank is officially dealt with. Pickups are done. And the survivors only have 22.5% bonus left. That was so big.
Reloading.
That tank took the bonus from like 80-some% down to 22. And what usually is a campaign where it's hard to find great tanks and damage in general. The teams that showed us showed us otherwise. Charger not going to find a target. Smoker lands to the back. Some free spit damage. Back into the quad during the event. And the boomer killed off. Find extra pills so the bonus has gone up.
This is some grim shit we got ourselves into.
Go for a nap right now.
Rain Cottage with war
You
refuse.
don't think this hurts?
Keep it for a bit.
Event about. Okay, here comes the quad. Let's see when they choose to go for it. Survivors not staying indoors. I'm kind of shocked here. There is a quad, and they're going to stay out here.
Look out!
Actually, if I'm the special infected, I just might never go. Just wait. Let them bleed. Okay, they're going. Smoker lands. Charger lands. A double. Nice clear on the jockey, though, but the damage is going to be big. In fact, the DB is exhausted. Now all the bonus is going to be on Fez and the set of pills that Jin has. But Jin's definitely going to eat those pills upon the pickup because Jin will be black and white. And there we go. 108 points all on Fez. So either AI generated try to get a kill, which probably won't work out, or get an in cap on Han to delay this. And they're just going to kill Boom and try for one more hit before safe room. And it looks like they're just going to accept they're going to make it. Maybe they'll try to see if they can catch Fez off guard. Now Spitter gets picked. Charger couldn't find the spawn. And melted away. Fez gets scratched once, down to 99 bonus, but should be safer. Runner gets a scratch onto Fez. Nice M2. 99 down to 85. Should see the smoker go for Fez too. Rocket in there, like right now, Fez is open. Oh, and the spitter is going to be tough to get anything here. Maybe they get an in cap on Han. And they do. Smoker even stays alive. Okay. They gotta get Fez though. Oh, the Charger misses the rocket and gets melted. Nope, nothing.
Up ahead. In case anyone is wondering, I'm about to.
And that is safe room made. Just 84 bonus. 2,212 on a chapter with 600 distance. We only need about 250 bonus to bring this back to even. So this is any player's game.
Make it.
Still one chapter to go afterwards is the finale.
I gotta agree.
One of the more enjoyable finales, I must say, in Left 4 Dead. The one good thing about Swamp Fever is Chapter 5. A little bit more enjoyable for the special infected. And we go on. Chapter 3, second half. It is going to be Lobscurite on the infected AI generator survivor side. Only need a couple 100 points of bonus to retake the lead. See if they could do it. Try cap with spit. And look at Lobscurite. They're just going to let him go through. I think this is smart. The reason why I like this is because now there's spawns above the survivors. When there's spawns above the survivors, having the high ground is definitely advantageous for both sides.
Weapons over here.
You are shooting me.
Alright, here they go. They're going to send it. They go for the back guys. They're not going to find anything. Good idea. Just well taken by AI generated.
That's a shit ton of bodies.
Very well done. We might even be able to get the tank up. It looks like they want to push this tank. Oh, this is ballsy. Okay, but the tank backs off. No instant commit, and it's a smart play. He only has some retro support, so Boomer looking to go quickly here. He grabs one. Rock! Pretty close to Kid Annie. Smoker pull, unfruitful. Kid Annie eats a rock and gets pulled. Hunter gets skeeted. So far, Lobscurite getting some good value early, getting a rock. First pass, still 85% frustration. Tank to the high ground. Spawns are up. 2 cap with a boom. Jockey going in. Charger failed. Charger just Hail Mary charge, and the Boomer just looks like he wants to die here. Tries to get one, does not. And alright, now Proud. Still first pass though. It all depends on what he wants to do here. Does he want to try to hold on to this frustration and drag this out as long as possible? He's only lost about 20% rage since his supports died. He's going to get a car in play. Not the greatest car. Also not a great log. This is not good for Proud. He's going to do some digging to get that out. I don't know if he even goes for it. He pops one up. He's, oh no, Loud. He got to just, yep, he's going to just abandon it. He's got to get damage. He's already down half his bonus. The jockey lands up top. Oh, it gets cleared though. Hunter, that's going to be his corner. Okay, he'll take this onto Kitani. One more. There's the end cap. And a pretty standard tank coming out from Lobscurite. And now AI generated. Looks like they can swap it back the other way if they can stay healthy and take the lead by a couple hundred as well.
Reloading.
So with the way this momentum is shifting, or going just in the game in general, it looks like we're going to have a different leader for every chapter. The question is, just can Lobscurite come back on the finale? Oh, what a triple boom. They could choose to hit on this. And they're going to go for it. Charger for the back. Gets a double charge. And the jockey lands. Spit goes out. Big damage and death spit. Kid Annie might go down. The DB melting away. And that hit is worth over 250 bonus. And that breaks the goal to break away on this for AI generated. Looks like they could really have a lot of points there, but they chip away about 20% of it. Impressive hit coming out there. And another tri-cap coming out with a Charger Smoker Hunter Boomer this time. No spitter. We're going to go fast. I apologize. I accidentally spectated the Hunter, but he got skeeted. Get some action back going. Here we are. Still damage going out. 686 bonus remains. Kid Annie's going to have to eat these pills. They have a survivor separated in the back. They took a hit here and have not even advanced yet. Now they have started advancing again. Jin is just a couple of seconds away from having a spawn. And now they get another hit. I don't know how much they'll be able to get from it. There's no more spawns above the survivors except for where the boomer is. The boomer looks like he wants to go, waiting for Coach to drop down. Spinner goes up there. Charger comes in. Shocky lands. Charger misses. He just didn't take it. And the damage will be minimal as the Charger runs away for a despawn. And I believe that might have been a quad stack. But AI Generator's already going to take the lead. I mean, unless they get wrecked here, they're going to take the lead by like 180, 200.
Reloading here.
Here they go. Smoker pulls, Charger takes it, but the clear is fast. And we're not going to get anything. Oh, and the melee ski comes out. And they will get damage. 550 is what they'll have to walk. 548 to be exact. And they're going to have the lead by about 300. A little more, maybe. We'll see the exact points. 25-41 to 22-12. 329? 329, I think. One more to go. Incredibly close game. One more to go. Swamp Fever, Chapter 4. It is going to be AI generated up by a couple hundred points. Kid Annie telling off Boomslang. Boomslang popping off some quotes. Showing us he has a slew of binds ready to go. And here we go into the next chapter. It is going to be AI generated up once again for the second time in this tournament match. They have the lead. Maps. Okay, they retreat into the safe room. What a beautiful Skeet coming out.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Survivors stay clean after the opening hit. Nothing comes out.
Reloading.
And it looks like just like that, we're into the tank. Survivor's going to be all 5 punches, looking very healthy. Tank's in a retreat to get his toy. I don't know how far back he's going to go to get the second one. Looks like he's going hay bale and probably log. Hay bale will take a little bit to get out. And there we go. Hay bale is in tow, right next to the log. I don't think he has time for the car in the back. But they have support they're happy with, apparently. They don't want to get rid of this Charger. Okay, look at that. They're both in play. And they even have the hay bale blocking the path forward. Hay bale still rolling into play. Finally sits tight on the hill. Tank making his way in. Ooh. Alright, hay bale's not going to do much more. Trying to get this through the middle to split the survivors. Gonna have to jump in there and get it. Oh no. Charger comes in. He gets the charge but cleared. And now he has no hittable. Boomslang gets punched. And he's still really healthy. probably going to have to run away here, and the survivors might just juke on him, as he is stuck behind. But they got to be careful. Hitables are going to be flying through the air. But Jin has to reconnect with his team, with the survivors before this goes AI. Oh no, I don't think he's going to make it. This tank might be AI. He's not going to have time to get that out. They might have to send every... Oh, that's a good boom. He makes it around. He's got sight of them. And no AI tank. But Jin doesn't have any help right now. Oh, he's just going to die here anyways, and that is a dead tank. And they're just going to send the support. And now they have no charged spit. So the first tank taken very nicely by AI generated, only sacrificing 10% of their bonus. Very well done. And like I said, there's no charger here. And nothing to do with this hit at all. They're just going to allow them to take it. They'll be lucky if they get a Hunter Boomer for this on the bottom. And that's what it's going to be. Then you need to get a Pound Stumble in the spit. Hunter does eventually find the target. And they're all both in the spit. Coach is swimming in it. And great hit there with a 2-2 on the drop, getting 12% on top of what was... They actually got more damage from that 2-2 than the tank.
Anyone out there? Shit.
Now we got the event that begins.
Oh yeah, we'll be here. We ain't got any other pressing engagements.
Underskated, charger misses. Jockey does not win his 1v1. And they still do get some damage though. AI generating looking very good. Very healthy with one tank down. 800 distance on this chapter. A lot of points to be had. Lobscuritating by no means out. They do need to get a wipe though. Hunter makes noise. Not finding a target. The Smoker was late. Boomer dies second, so it's going to be a Smoker dying at the end. They're going to have another spit attack. This time with a Charger and a Hunter. And a Jockey, if I remember, if I saw the death order correctly. Right, here comes Charger Rockets. Charger misses. Hunter gets skeeted again. It's 2 attacks in a row. The Hunters do not find the targets.
Move, man. I'm at spitter shit.
And another clean take pretty much from AI generated. A little damage onto Kid Annie. But no reason to pop the pills. No tank en route right at the moment. So no real threat. With 4 sets of pills on the table. It would look like AI generated is poised to make safe room with bonus. The question is, what will the number be? Charger. No way. Alright, this Charger is probably not going to land. Just because where it's choosing to come from. Hunter gets the high ground. There they go. Smoker gets the pull. Charger misses. Hunter does land this time. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Look at the fist going out. The pull. And that is about 15% coming out there. Big follow-up from Lobscurite. Now they looks like they got 40% bonus down since the tank. I mean 30% down since the tank has been killed off. AI generated. One more spawn. I think that's all they're going to have to deal with. Here comes the charge. Here comes the jock. Here comes the hunt. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger gets nothing. They're not able to find anything when the spitter's alive, but they find something when the boomer's up. Now Kid Annie doubles up, so does Boomslang. 2 sets of pills remain now. Bonus just takes a tick under 60%. And there is the final tank of the game for Lobscurite into the hands of Jin. pushing him. And here it comes. Rock. Nope. Boomer walks in. They just want to make sure they have a tri-cap. They're not going to have a smoker, though. And now he's wise. He knows that you can look through that right at the survivors. That wall is invisible. So smart play by Jin, knowing map knowledge on Swamp Fever. Look at him holding on to his rage. First pass, 90% frustration. Very good. They could try for more damage. The question is Jin gonna do so? And they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna. Jin, here comes the rock. Charger lands. Hunter lands. And the damage will just be from the support. And Jin now is gonna just stay on the high ground. Falls off the fence. Going all the way around here. No. Looks like he could try to pull a trick on the survivors, but they're not going to let him out. He's losing his first pass. He's got to make a choice now. It's a commit now. There is no more option. I don't know what Jin's doing. Jin, you don't have the health for this, Jin. You don't have the rage to get up on this roof. Your second pass already. And they just want to milk this for all they can. Boomslang protected from the roof. Not able to get that. Second pass, 60% frustration. Still losing frustration down to 50. 40. He's got to get in there. And they are completely committing to this being a rock tank. And they don't get it. They get a slam, though. And now this tank should be AI. Tank is on the ground. He needs this desperately. Not going to get it, and he should just get killed here. Alright, Boomslang. He gets punched, but that should be it for Jin. One more. He does get one on the jock guy, and another punch. Maybe one more rock. No, a little low. Unfortunate Jin don't get that last one. And he does die off. And that is going to be AI generated, surviving both tanks with a decent amount of bonus and putting impressive or a big time pressure onto them. Well, they get some damage from that. 606 remains. Boomslang, pound spit works. Boomslang will eat pills. They get 100 points off that last desperation hit. Charger won't get anything. Nope. And that is it. They're going to make it with 509 bonus, so Lobscurite is going to have to walk in with 800 plus in order to mount this comeback. $13.08, impressive finale. 4-chapter score of Swamp Fever, 3,849. $837 bonus is the magic number. 837 bonus is what needed. That's a tall glass to fill. I believe that's about half the bonus. They need about 51%, 51 point something. Attack 200 jockey. AI generated in control of this game. Hunter's the only one up. Can't be shot from where he's hiding, though. He's behind a hedge. Here they come out. Boomer spawn is blocked. Hunter gets stuck behind the door. And it looks like just some friendly fire is going to come out. And that'll be it. No damage from any special infected. Good start so far from Lobscurite. And the first tank of the finale. Or fourth tank of the game. Into the hands of Lobsterfax. And Lobsterfax, of course, going to get his toy. And he one-shots it out the door. Look at this aggression. But the Uzis aren't pushing. That's the problem. I like the aggression, but you have the wrong guns. Oh my gosh, that log! Oh, he has them split! Oh, this is very dangerous. Survivors. I don't know if Lobsterfax can really go by himself here. And he's gonna! What the heck? Okay, Proud walks into the hay bale and eats the hay bale, so that's already going to be about 20-some% of the bonus. There's a smoker pole. Breaks on the survivor. Jockey will land. Eats the rock onto the jock guy. There's another punch. And they boom on the down guy. And he's going to retreat. And Proud might die here. They need to stick the pickup. They have no choice. And he's going to go for the kill. They're going to try to kill Proud. Tank down to 400. I mean 900. One more punch. And they get the kill. And that is going to be AI generated getting the victory in the end. But the match is not over. But I don't know what Proud was thinking. He just walked right up to the hay bale. Did he not see it? So confused. Either way, Lobscurite, South America is one of the climbing the ranks, is gonna fall to 0-2 in the North American ReBooT. Charger gonna rocket out the back, not gonna get to anything. Boomer and Charger die first, which means we're gonna have another one.
Hey, I'm reload.
And it looks like at this point, AI generated having some fun. They know they locked W.
Hey, there's the house.
Actually, I'll go back there when the next hit's over. I want to kind of see what he saw from his perspective, as they're going to be able to get through the building pretty quickly. Pardon my fast camera here for one hit. I'll slow it down after this because I really want to check after spawns are down here. Here goes the smoker, not going to land. Charger comes in, misses Fez, but gets a stumble for 2 damage and a fist. Hunter lands all the way back towards the porta potty. He's not getting cleared. Han's getting ripped up. Okay, there the clear goes out. Now we'll go back and see exactly what was going on here. Let's see what Han exactly he's seen. Oh, if it was right here, he might not have even have seen it. So that's a possibility. We'll see what happens.
Oh, God, we're in hell. Nothing. We're at a plantation.
All right, Jockey chooses to give himself up. Goes in. Charger rockets in. Not going to find anybody, nor the Jockey, but they will sack into the quad to try to end it. And not let Lobscurite get to the next tank. But man, what an impressive back and forth battle this was.
Got it. Reloading. Watch out. Shoot me again. Gotta reload. I dare you. We got pills here. Reloading here. Reloading.
Smoker pole misses. Hunter skeeted, and they do take nothing from the quad. All of a sudden, there's 3 of them, and they're playing lights out right now, taking pretty much no damage except for that pounce when they hit the button. That was it.
Gotta reload. Heads up. Reloading here. Reloading.
sack, spitter sack as well, just to go into the quad.
Reloading.
They'll try one more time before tank, see if they can wipe out Lobscurite, not letting them get to the final tank. As the final horde has been alerted before the tank will spawn. Points are accumulating, but unfortunately for them, Proud is no longer in the living, and there is no defib
Gotta reload.
in zone mod, so that ain't happening.
Reloading here.
Hunter pouncing around. Charger, here go. What a skeet! Charger misses. Only the smoker again is the thing to land. Oh no, the jockey finds the target late. And they clean it up still pretty well.
Reloading here. Good to go. You are shooting me.
Back out into the safer area. It's more advantageous over here. If they're going to stand here, they still do have 2 more sets of pills yet. Spit and Boom go once again. They're going to try for another quad, but I don't think they'll get it before this tank is up. Yeah, Lobster Facts just got a spawn timer, and there it's going to be. This is the final tank of the game, and it's going to be for Kit Annie. And Kit Annie is all the way on the side over there, and showed themselves a little early. Kid Annie is just going in. Kid Annie doesn't care. Annie, are you okay? Kid Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Kid Annie? No, I'm just kidding. But Tank is rolling away in. He has a jockey, he has a smoker. Smoker misses yet again. Kid Annie not able to get anything. Throws the E-Rock, too short. And now Kid Annie is going to run away and probably get out with about 1,500 health, maybe less. Yeah, 1409 with a boom. No fall rock. Oh, but he gets the rocket general. Misses the punch on the drop. Hits Fez then. And there goes the ink out for Kit Annie. And the tank has been killed off. Oh, what a skeet coming out there by Jin. And it looks like Lobscurite. Who knows what would have happened if they had Proud. But also, probably AI generated would have took it a little different as well. I wouldn't expect them to just go quad, quad, quad. 3 tries. But either way, as this game rolls to an end, it has been very entertaining, and Lobscurite is going to make it to the safe room with 3 people. Kill 3 tanks with 3 people. Pretty impressive. And the ski goes out. And that is going to be AI generated, getting the victory over Lobscurite, 3,849 to 3,013. GG, guys. GG.